Hi, everybody. Welcome to, I can't remember.
Thirsty Weeb Thursday.
Thank you.
Yay! Is it Saturday?
I am here with my esteemed panel. I'm myself, Heartless Weeb. Welcome, everybody. Carrie, let's go to you, Marg, and then Bo. I am here with
Hi, everyone. It's Carrie, a.k.a. Nerdygirlcreates. No, that was not me playing that in the background.
That's me.
It was me. I'm sorry.
All of us.
All right, Bo, you're up.
Huh? I thought Marg was next. All right.
Who cares?
I'm Bo from OtakuNtraining. I am on a hiatus right now, just reading a bunch of manga. So, Marg, your turn.
Hi, I'm Marg, not Marge. So
I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
You didn't say it. You said it right, actually.
Was it me?
Yeah, I had a live stream last night about what we read for the Manga Freakathon and everything in October. So go check that out. And next Friday, or this coming Friday, I'll have a video. So I'm starting to put videos out again.
Yay!
Yay!
Nick.
Yeah.
And our esteemed host.
All right, sorry.
So profesh.
What did I do for my last video? It did good. Besides the live, I forget. I don't even know anymore. I don't care about my content
Haul?
because, well, yeah, it was my haul from
yeah.
September because I had to pre-record it. It was a busy month with school, working overnights, New York Comic Con. I have like 3 videos I still got to put out. I got to do a haul from last month. I figured tomorrow I'll start doing it because I'm back on days being a human being. But anyways, we're all here to discuss a little thing we call a manga, right?
Yes.
Let me steal the screen and not steal myself. I'm so bad at this game. All right, so we picked up Romantic Killer. I picked this up on a whim at New York Comic Con. I actually picked it up from Kinokuniya. And everybody that we were talking to, our little group, was like, oh, that seems kind of cute. Let's read it. I'm like, oh, I actually have that. And also, this is available on the Shonen Jump app. It has the first 9 volumes. One of my friends read it. I let her borrow my account. She said the experience wasn't bad, and it's in full color. So check it on that if you don't want to spend the money and then you want to pick it up after.
I think I'll definitely read volume 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shonen Jump app after.
This is so cute. I love it. And that it's in color.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's one of the best
So
shoujos I've ever read.
My question is, I didn't, because I stopped the anime. I'm going to read more.
That's a hot take.
Boys love, like, that's also like Berserk. I've got volume 11 in today. Favorite boys love. Hood Rat, what up, buddy? And hello, Cindy. How are you guys doing today? All right. So what do we think of this? Like, as the anime, I watched the first episode of the anime of Romantic Killer. It was funny as heck. We gotta stay clean for like 10 minutes that I can swear.
I liked it a lot. I especially like the main character because she is not your typical romantic lead because she is just completely against romance. She just wants her video games, her cat, and her chocolate. And I can
relatable.
It's very relatable.
Very relatable.
Even guys are like, yeah, I get like maybe not the cat, but yeah. For the most part, I really enjoyed it. Wanted it to be feel a little bit funnier, but it was good just to kind of sit back and watch. Like I said, I think we've all read the first volume, and I actually got further in than I probably should have. But I like where it's going, and I think this has a lot of potential.
Did anybody look up to see how many volumes it is, if it's completed or not? I'm assuming it is.
No, not.
Because I think the anime goes all the way to the end of it, so that's why I didn't want to watch it before I read the first volume because I don't want to spoil it. You know who watched some of it? Cindy. How far did it go to? Because I think she watched like 3 or 4 episodes because she didn't read it.
Yeah, let's wait.
Let's have some dead air, kids.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see
ASMR for your ear holes.
It says 4 total.
4. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I heard Netflix was only releasing them weekly or something, so it brings people back to actually pay for their service. Smart idea, Netflix.
Yes, finally they caught on.
We're not sponsored by Netflix, but Netflix, I'll take your free subscription. It's like what, $12.99 a month now. I'll
Yeah,
pimp you.
38 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Okay,
kinda-
yeah. Cindy says, let me highlight the chat because I forgot. Show 4 episodes so far. Stop that. He's moving into her house. Okay, so that's right where the manga leaves off almost at the very end. So there's a cliffhanger of someone that pops up at the end. And you're like, what the hell is this? And it's
I
like,
hated that.
I loved it.
I
It was-
hated that.
The extra
it's
trope
like
of
typical
it's your best
shoujo.
friend. It's your best
Yeah,
friend.
but it
from
was
high
like
school.
some random dude. Like, where did he come from? Why is he all of a sudden her childhood friend? He doesn't even know, he seems to know her, but she's just kind of like,
She's
what?
like,
Who
what?
is this guy?
And then
I
she
think the
tells
little
that.
fairy wizard watched too many K-dramas.
He is the best. Like, if I was gonna get a new tattoo, it'd be him or Puchita. Just how stupid and fun he is.
Hey, Riri's a girl.
Yeah. I like the part where like they're staying over and he like knocked her out on the couch
Yes.
and just went
Yup.
poof, like made her go to sleep.
When
And the guy's
Riri
like,
just
"My
hits her
hand."
with the wand is just hilarious.
Or in the rainstorm part where it's just like pouring rain and then like the thing goes through the door. Like, and then the news says like you should stay inside, don't go outside.
And it's only his house that got destroyed too.
Yeah.
Or when her parents got like forced to move to America and they didn't
Yeah.
even care. And she's like, oh no, I gotta have this boy with me. Her parents are like, it's okay. You're like, what?
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah. And her parents get moved. It's like, Dad, you work for the post office.
In Japan. All right,
love
so
her.
I'm gonna read. Oh, sorry, go.
Oh, it's okay. I said I love just how she tries so hard to do the opposite, but then still gets the same outcome that the wizard's hoping for.
Yeah.
Well, remember, she only plays otomes too, romantic otomes. So,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
no,
I
I know.
love the cockroach part too.
Oh, how it was so
It's
super
cake.
cute.
And it's a cake.
They replace it with the cake. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which is like, just kill it, kill it. Where is it? I'm
Say-
trying to find
The
it.
thing that won't be named. What they call
Yeah.
it? That which should not be named.
People are gonna hate me the way I destroy my manga, but it's mine. I paid
Yeah.
for it.
Oh,
Have you
it
not seen what I
hurts.
do?
Don't do that. Oh. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what
oh.
they see. There's the it's.
I like the
opposite.
pixelated pile.
Yeah, it's a pixelated pile of a cockroach, but then they show it as like a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I love when he tries to give her the umbrella and she suddenly turns into a guy. I don't need your umbrella.
I don't do Yeah.
I know where this is going. No.
Just a whole like conversation about the umbrellas. Like, okay, fine, I have a broken one at home. We'll go to my home, get the broken umbrella so you don't have to worry about returning it back. And just the whole ordeal. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just
Yeah,
take the freaking umbrella.
Oh wow, we got Cindy to actually say she's buying it. She liked it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
worst
Sukasa is being chased by all these women, and it's just so weird for him to have a girl not fall for him. And,
Yeah.
and that's where I think he feels comfortable. Like, you know what? I think it's safe. You can come to my house. I give you this umbrella. It shouldn't be anything. But it's also interesting to him. Is like, why isn't she falling all over me?
Yeah.
Well, the weird,
I like
weird
that.
part for me too is besides like we showed everybody the full color, I
Mm.
forgot that it is. Well, I got a Kinokuniya. It's $16.99. Like that's kind of pricey for a manga, but you got to remember it's full color. It's not black and white.
I was
And
about
the
to curse.
pages
I was
are
about
really
to
nice.
say. I thought there was $19.99. I was like, God bless it. I think I was ripped.
All right, so I'm gonna read the back of it. Hold on a
Okay.
sec. I had to clear my throat and get my announcer voice going on, guys. Yeah, there you go. Here it's 20. Well, it's because you live in fucking Canada. I mean, come on. Shut up and take my money. All right. It says high schooler. I can't say it. Is it Anzu?
Anzu.
Anzu, okay. High schooler Anzu Hoshino has a great family life. Every day she plays video games, pigs out on snacks, and pets her beloved cat. But this blissful extent is turned into a confusing mess when a magical creature transports her into an altered reality, befit of her favorite things. Now she's stuck with hot guys instead. How can she possibly survive in such an awful world? Question mark, exclamation point. Azu must play along. That's how I read in my brain. Azu must play along in this altered reality before she can return to her normal life. So begrudgingly makes friends with Takasa Kizu. He's unfortunately happens to be one of the hottest guys and most popular guys at school. And what's worse, she realizes that she may not even be that bad of a person. Yeah.
You know what else was funny? The cat had to go to America too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The poor guy.
And his back was turned the entire time. She couldn't see him.
She's like, why is he up there?
So yeah, when it opens up, it's basically her just going about her life real quick about like how she used to play video games growing up, and she was just super dorky and just never wanted to fall in love with dudes, and she did her own thing. And she just basically relaxes with chocolates and her kitty and plays video games.
I think one of the other parts I loved the most was when he was forced to sleep over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She comes out in her PJs.
I love that part.
Not even that hot.
No, she did it on purpose.
You think so?
I think so.
She
She
did.
even
She
said,
did.
now he won't look at me like a certain, I don't have to worry about him like
Oh, okay. Let me flip.
wanting me or something like that. Where was it? Oh my gosh.
Was it right when she gets out of the shower, or nope? That's when
Yeah,
she falls
there
on
it
top of
is.
him.
Yeah. Woohoo! That outfit.
Here, hold on, Margo. I'll jump on you.
Tucked in. It's like all the way up here.
All right, show it one more time. There you go.
Here you go.
It's kind of
He's
hot,
like,
not
why
gonna
is
lie.
it tucked in?
Yeah, and she's got her glasses on. Like, I feel like
And
she
Riri's
probably took
super
off her
cute.
makeup.
Yeah, she's like, well, haha, there won't be any romance now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing this horrific getup.
Yeah, so she totally did it on purpose.
Yeah, so the
Super
wizard gets
hot.
back at her with the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when they started playing the game of life and she kept getting all the bad ones and he kept getting all the good
Oh,
ones.
Step on
yeah.
crap or something.
Yeah.
So, from a female's perspective, for the chat and you too, how did you feel? You think this is kind of accurate for like a girl just not wanting to be noticed by a dude, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the
Okay.
same way growing up, like in high school. I like, probably until I was like maybe 17, then I became a little interested in guys, but before that, I was totally into my Nintendo and
Really?
that was it.
My
So,
Nintendo, my comics, and it was
Yeah.
like, I am not doing the dressy girly thing. And
Yeah. Yeah, like Nintendo, X-Files, Xena,
Nice.
that was my life.
What about you, Bo? When you started getting into guys in high school, you're muted.
You're muted.
That's why I did it, bro. You're still muted. Can I unmute him? Well, how is he muted still?
I don't know.
Bo, you're still muted. There you go.
There we go.
I hit the mute button on my mic, and it for some reason it did it on here as well. So not happened there.
Sorry, I had to call you out because I saw you just chilling. And I'm like, and when you fell in love with guys in high school?
I'll be like, oh yeah, well, wait a minute. Oh no, this was I was kind of the reverse of that. And I was more into girls. I was wanting to be in a relationship. I was very feminine or
Really?
wanting. Yeah, I changed. Yeah,
I changed
for the
too.
good. For the good.
I was always in relationships, chasing girls, and just doing the stereotypical high schooler thing. But I had hair back then, like whatever color you can imagine.
What?
I was a
It was
goth
like-
freak in high school.
Nice
Oh, yeah?
eyeliner and everything.
No, not the eyeliner. That
I
stuff
was an
was.
Avril Lavigne wannabe.
I was more into death metal. Like had all the hoodies,
Okay.
black t-shirts,
Nice.
trench coats. Graduate with like 10-inch blue spikes. I look back in pictures. I'm like, I look like an asshole. Look at me now, Mom.
Yeah, I know. My mom dreaded every time I came down the stairs in the morning because it was flannel shirts, jeans, and boots, and it was like Pearl Jam
Evening.
t-shirts. And
Nice.
Hey,
Jeans and
Hominous,
a
what's up?
t-shirt.
Thanks for coming by.
Shaved head looks
Nice.
good on you, Heartless. Yeah, it does.
Thank you. Actually, you can't see it, but the stubble's coming in. I didn't have time to shave. Well, no, I was working all week dealing with fireproofing, and I don't want open pores. Like I shave the neck beard, but like I don't want that shit to get in my pores. You just get so itchy.
Ugh.
Nope. I'm done with that anyways. I'm happy. Differential was nice, but other than that, I was just like, I can't do this. Like staying up till 3, 4 in the morning screwing me all up.
So sorry, I didn't want to.
No, let's go back on track.
So confiscated 3 things: chocolate, video games, and cat. What are the 3 things that would just devastate you, Nick? If someone came into your life and took 3 things away from you?
Let's see. Energy drinks, definitely. I need those to live. I would probably cry. Trying to think of what else. I guess my phone. I live in my phone. Need my phone, and I need my Instagrams. I would die without those. Maybe YouTube too. Oh my God! For 3 days, I lost YouTube Premium because I screwed up which card it was on.
Ooh.
I don't know how you guys watch
ads
stuff with
galore.
ads.
Yeah,
like,
No, I can't.
I was driving. I was like, "What the fuck?" I had to fix it because I was doing overnights and didn't have time, and I switched it back to the other credit card. I'm like, "Oh my God! Thank God! Why did I do that?" So, what about you guys? What it's 3 things you couldn't live without?
My Switch.
Zesty Doritos.
My Switch. Probably my phone. And like all my manga.
Wait, we're supposed to read
That
those?
is
I thought
very
that was
bored.
background stuff just to look cool and flex on people. Like, you ain't got this.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
No.
man.
I
I
can't
would say-
even read.
Yeah, I would say phone, PC, and manga. That would be the 3 things to devastate me.
Dog. Definitely comics, manga, and television.
Mm.
Yeah. You like dags?
I like my dog.
Yes, we like days.
My dog.
No, it's hilarious. She takes away all those things. Now she goes home early and like, I got nothing to do.
Super
Yeah.
fast.
He's on the couch.
And I gotta say that reaction to the cake, that's basically how I would react. Like I grew up in a pretty messed up house, and that house always had something in it. And you would open up a drawer, something would run out, and that's how I grew up when I was little. And I've gotten a lot better since then. So I can't stand if I saw one last year, and I had the whole house like bombed like professionally. Like I can't even deal. So her reaction is exactly mine. Like,
I love that she was
set fire to the
training at
house.
playground.
Bye, Cindy. Thanks for swinging by.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, and there's with the 2 different shoes underneath the
Yeah.
slide.
I was gonna also say when he kills it. Here, let me swap
Yeah.
to me.
Oh yeah.
Try and do this
Oh,
backwards. When it swaps to him and he just flushes it.
Yeah. And
I
it's
just think
cake
it's
in the
cute.
toilet.
It's cake. Because when I was reading it, I was like, "What the hell is this cake?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's the
Oh,
cockroach."
yeah, it's a cockroach.
I also love when she thought she saw the cockroach and it was the camera lens cap.
Yeah.
And she lands on top of him like she's tackling
Yeah.
her
Just like the
football.
football tackle, just like shoulder blade right into him.
Yeah, and then like when she wakes up in his lap, like she raises up and like bops him in the chin. I'm like, that poor guy.
Yeah. It's like shoujo with a slightly tsundere protagonist, and it's like that somebody's gonna get beat.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here,
Yeah.
where
Getting
she just
injured. Yeah.
smacks him right in the head, and he's like, "Ah."
Did he
I
say
also-
my tongue?
I
Or
don't
was
know.
that something else I was reading?
Yeah, he's like, "My tongue."
Yeah, my tongue.
I also love her
that would
facial
hurt.
expressions.
This
Like
is pretty
when-
decently
Yes.
drawn.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
gives me like what? Oh god.
I'm sorry. I said I like her facial expressions when the wizard does something completely insane.
Yeah.
Like with the storm. She's like, this is not possible.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
Riri is amazing. Like, is it a she or a he, or do we know?
It's a
Is
she.
it androgynous? It's a she. She's super cute and just funny. Oh, and the whole point behind this is when she does the Tomi, I forgot. When she's like, "Oh, I'm going to transfer you a new world," it's because Japan has a low birth rate, and that's what we run on. Our money is off of what was the exact quote?
the innocence of babies or something like that.
Yeah, it was some basically like you need to repopulate so I can make money.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, my
It's like,
salary.
my bonus.
My bonus.
I love how she's trying to avoid the cute guys, but trying to think of her video game guys.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
best one. This panel right here, it says, the last time you felt an attraction for the opposite sex was, my Atomi game I played. And Riri's just going to town on her, like saying, you need to find love.
Something, anything.
Yeah.
And you've been selected for the, what was it like? It's even like a beta test or something. They haven't
Yeah.
really put it in full.
Yeah.
You have been the #1 pick for this beta test.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, that's bound to go wrong.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I really love the lunches as well. Is it when they started? When he lost and he had to keep on making her lunches.
Yeah,
it was hilarious, but also really, really appetizing. He knows how to cook. And she scored herself like the perfect roommate. It's like, oh, I cook, I clean, and I mind my own business.
It's like, you can move in with me.
Yeah, these are like the meals that he makes for her.
Yeah.
Like he hooks it up really nicely for her.
I really like the art in this too. Like, I don't typically go for the full color, but I mean, these pages, like the chapter pages, are just so colorful and pretty. This one's I think my favorite.
Yeah,
so colorful.
And I love
it's almost like a full color page.
I love the banter between her and Riri too.
Hold on, let me jump on you.
They're always hitting each other.
Yeah. This is where he put her to, or she put her to sleep.
Yeah, stab.
See, for me, it's kind of hard to find decent comedy from Japanese manga. Most of them, it doesn't translate well over into English. Like, I think the only series that I found were funny were like Konosuba. And there was another one that, like, it's really hard for me to laugh and go, holy shit, this is actually funny, you know? But this actually sold me. I was reading, I was like, I'm like, damn, this is really good.
Yeah.
I also like the little side stories in the back, like when she says, you can sleep in my dad's room, and then he finds out about her dad's hobbies.
Oh, yeah, all the cat stuff.
Oh my god, I didn't even read that.
Yeah, the bonus stories at the end.
Yeah, and then when Riri's planning to have her trip in the shower. Oh my god!
Yeah, I must have missed that.
It's obviously Hello Kitty.
Yeah. And then at the end, where she introduces Junta, the childhood romance entering her life.
Yeah,
Deborah knew she had. She's like, "Who are you?" She's like, "What do you mean, who am I?"
And dude knows everything about her, and I think she was saying, like, did you plant memories into him?
Oh my god! It was just and then the other guy's like, "Who is this dude?" And he's like, and Riri's like, "Ooh, we've got the battle of the."
Yeah,
of the hot guys.
I am excited to see that, like the rivalry between the guys. I just didn't like how like he was just inserted into the storm. I'm like, what is this?
But that's Riri. It just drops it in, like what the storm just drops the storm.
It is a video game, or it's her type of video game, whatever.
Yeah, the beta thing.
It definitely reminds me of a video game where it's like, hi, I'm a random NPC. What's up? And you're like, we're best friends. And you're like, what?
Huh? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
I love couch.
It always hits into him and knocks his phone, or
that's how she originally did it when he broke the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Overall, it was just a really good, cute, like, I wouldn't even say it's a romantic comedy. I'd just say it's more of a comedy at this point.
Yeah.
Like slice of life comedy, because she doesn't really seem like she wants a romance, but I'm assuming it's going to go there. But I'm wondering how many more characters there's going to shoehorn in. But the cool thing about it is like how it's not real world. It's like an alternative reality type of thing. You can do whatever the hell you want and just plunk stuff in and be like, this makes no sense. Be like, it's cool.
Yeah, there's going to be tropes. There'll probably be like the evil hot guy at some point.
I was going to say, where's the bad boy?
Yeah.
This has a feeling like it's going to become a reverse harem. Like, I love seeing those. I think it's hilarious where chicks are just collecting the dudes, and I'm like, And they're all hot like daddies. They're like, hey, how
Oh,
you
yeah.
doing? And they always
But
settle for the
you don't want them though. She's like, go away.
yeah.
But in the anime, you kind of see more of like she just seems more like she's really fighting it in the anime than you see in the manga. In the manga, you see her just being like, no, but the anime is like,
Now, do we know? Did this start off as a webtoon or is this an actual manga? I didn't get a chance to look that up.
I think it started in one of the magazines, didn't it? Japanese magazine.
If you want to
It
piss
looks
some
like a
people off
shoujo
too,
beat, maybe.
yeah,
What?
Yeah, it says Shoujo Beat on the back, so maybe.
that's why it's a shoujo.
Yeah, but
Your favorite.
it was in like a shonen magazine though. That's where
Yeah.
the whole like shoujo beef came from.
Yeah, so if you want to piss people off, call it a shoujo.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Bo's got a video coming soon.
Yeah.
All it is 3 seconds long. Romantic killer is a shoujo. That is all.
The end.
And then just drop it like a mic drop. Be like,
Yeah.
shoujo. Oh, wow. I think our only person in the chat, Steph says, I really enjoyed reading it. I thought it was funny. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was great.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a different approach too. You have somebody who doesn't want love, which you usually don't have.
And actively trying not to have it.
And
I feel like it's
putting in her
like
all.
this stereotypical trope of like when you're not looking for love, you find it, and when you're always like going on dates or I'm going on a dating app or whatever, it's you don't find shit, and it's like smacks you in the face. So I think she's got a vast opportunity, but I bet there's going to be 1 or 2 more guys. We're going to probably have I think the new guy is probably the dorky guy because we get the hot guy. Probably going to get like the bad boy, and there's got to be like probably a dork in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the forever friend zone bestie.
That's the kid. I think that showed up like in the very last page. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Jinta.
Yeah, let me zoom in on this 1 second. Am I holding it the right way? Sorry, I can't see this.
Yeah.
Wrong
he
page.
just shows up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already rooting for like the first guy as opposed to the guy that showed up at the end.
Yeah, let me just spoil some more pages.
Like usually in shoujo, the first guy that shows up, that's the
guy.
Is the
that
guy.
gets
Yeah.
it. I don't
Main
read enough
line.
shoujo yet, so
Except I would say Boys Over Flowers would be the.
Oh, really? I haven't read that one.
I just like how awkward this is when you know like 2 dudes are like, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" And they're like, "Oh,
He's
I like
huge.
her. I like her too."
Talk about a hot guy.
Yeah, it's the other 2 guys are like, "I want her too." Why she got 2 dudes?
Yeah.
And she's over there going, "Can I just have my video game system back, please?"
Yeah. Where's my chocolate? Yeah.
Chocolate.
I'm not a big chocolate guy, so it's the diabetes that I can't enjoy the chocolate.
Oh,
The sugar diabetes.
That was the
Wilford
other thing.
Brimley
Every
gave me
time
the
she
D.
opened it up, chocolate was something else.
Yeah, it was like crackers and jerky, and he's like, "I gave you the really soft one," and she was like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah, where she's searching for chocolate and can't find it anymore.
It's
and
all
just super
gone.
pissed. Yeah.
Like there's a shortage.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, in the anime, you see Riri like wiping her mouth. It's like, yeah, I'm taking away all your chocolate.
Oh yeah, I did see that. When Riri's like, "Yeah, it's bad for you. It causes pimples," and it's all over, and she's like, "You're an idiot." What? Yeah, that was pretty cute. I definitely enjoyed it. I feel like because when we have more people, we could just go on and on and on. Now it's like time filler. So would you guys actually? I would definitely read the second one. I'm down for it whenever it comes out. Probably in another 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm here for
Did
it.
we decide anything? What do we want to read for the next one? I'm open to
I
suggestions.
thought we were doing
I want to do Frieren. Yes.
Yeah.
How do you guys say it? Frieren or Frieren? I say
Frieren.
Fry. Yeah.
Frieren.
I was just saying Frieren.
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 You say it however you want to say it until the
Frieren.
anime comes out.
Frieren.
Frieren is now the new way we sell it. Say it.
Yeah.
Air
Okay, how do
fryer.
you guys say the new shonen hotness? I say da da dan, but
Okay,
people
so I was
say
saying it wrong.
dan. I'm like,
I was saying
no, it's
dan
gotta be
dan
da
dan.
da da.
It's dan da dan da dan.
Oh, Don.
Is it really?
I was saying the same thing
Yeah.
as you, but I think it's because I heard it from you. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Have you guys read Dan da dan da dan? See,
The first
I
one,
just did. So fucking good.
It's
I
so
know.
funny.
You mean dun dun dun?
Dan
dun,
dun.
da Dan.
I thought it was more like dun dun dun.
Me
Dun,
too.
dun, 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 dun.
I thought that's how it was supposed to be.
That way makes sense.
Yeah. I thought it was like one of those suspense builder like sounds. Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
next
enjoyed it.
Romantic Killer comes out in January 3rd.
Okay. So you guys
Jeez.
want to do volume 2 for January 3rd? Because I know
I'm in.
we all liked Happy Marriage too,
Yeah.
right? Like it's so
Yes.
weird. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm reading stuff that's out of my comfort zone that I would not like, and I'm like, yeah, I want more of this. This is good shit right here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
That one comes out in January too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, January
Okay.
10th.
Well, I have the light novels, so maybe I'll read those at some point. But I did
actually
pick
picked
up.
them too.
Well, I bought them by mistake because, like, Bo was telling me, he's like, "You may want to check those, buddy." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I got volume 1
They got
and 2."
words inside.
And I was like, "Oh, light novel. I don't read these."
No,
There's
I
no
can see you in
point.
Barnes and Noble. Hey, these are it, right? Yeah.
Now, speaking of, yep, Steph just said they come out in January.
Mm.
That's cool.
Nice.
Carrie, you picked up Go-Go Loser Rangers, right? Because I was looking everywhere all week for it. Barnes and Nobles didn't have it. Newberry didn't have it. Other store, so I had to order it off of Amazon.
Yeah,
and
that's where I got it.
They delivered it at like 6 in the morning. I was leaving this morning, and there was just 2 books because I got Berserk in that because I want the free shipping because I'm cheap. I was just sitting there at 6 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to read this tonight. Did you read it?
I
Is it
did.
good?
I have a review coming up Monday, and I do like it, especially if you're like a Power Rangers fan and you don't mind them kind of making fun of the whole Power Rangers thing.
Yep.
It's
Nice.
not what you think it is. It's actually it's hilarious because I feel for the main character because no matter how hard he tries,
So is it a comedy or is it more like The Boys where it just like craps on?
it's I don't know, it might go the way of The Boys, but right now I'd say comedy because you have this one character who's just kind of fed up with being used by the Power Rangers, or I guess they're called the Dragon Squad or something.
Dragon Keepers.
And-
That's what it was.
Dragon Keepers.
Mhm.
And he's just like, that's it. I'm done with your charade, and I'm going to like infiltrate you because he can shapeshift.
Oh, okay.
But everything he does ends up going completely wrong. Like somebody figures out he's one of the monsters, and then they blackmail him into helping them take down the Rangers. And then
Wow.
somebody else finds out he's a monster, and they blackmail him into trying to help the monsters. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm
I've
sorry,
seen
I'm
this.
dying.
Yeah,
It's warm as shit up here.
Yeah, you can do a lot of parallels from The Boys, but I do love that you have an MC that is grossly underpowered, and everyone else can kill him in an instant. So I like that. So you don't have an OP MC. You actually have some stakes because, on the other hand, he is an immortal as well.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and there's a lot of mystery too about the Rangers themselves, as he finds out when he gets inside. 'Cause
Is there a
it's like,
Zordon type of guy?
And we don't.
I don't know yet,
Oh, okay.
but each Ranger has like their own facility base, but you never see them outside their costumes except for the Red Ranger. So it's like, okay, like how many yellows are there? How many blues? How many greens? So you have everybody, like, you have a training school. That's where he gets in for people to become Rangers.
Oh, interesting. I'm totally
Nice.
picking it up. I forgot all about that it was coming out.
It's hilarious. I'm like, oh my god. And I feel bad for him because it's like everybody thinks they're this big evil threat, but they got defeated the minute they landed on Earth, and now they're being forced to like putting on a show every Sunday.
That's awesome. And it's by the same creator that did the Quintessential Quintuplets. Yeah. We got to read that at some point too. Like the Quint
Yes.
is awesome. So cute. Have you got your
I
copies in yet?
I have most of mine.
Nice.
I have like up to 7. I have to get the rest.
I'm waiting for that second box set to come out.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I blame Elite Collector. Shout out to Elite Collector. He got me into. He's like, check it out. I'm like, this is gonna be lame.
I blame both of you guys.
So good, like, and that's where I just
cute.
fell down the rabbit hole of like just cute, wholesome. Like, it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, I've read the first 3, and it's like, yeah. He's like, he's in a hopeless situation too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miku's best girl.
Miku.
Yeah,
she's the one with the headphones.
My favorite.
I love her. She's super cute and quiet. Like, I liked her. Second favorite was Yotsuba.
Is that the one with short hair?
No, Yotsuba's the one that's got the almost bunny ear, handkerchief.
Which one is the one who likes the warlords?
Warlords?
Miku.
That's Miku.
Miku. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's super cute.
It's just when she's explaining it to him and he's like
I almost picked up a body pillow of her and I was like, wait, nope. Well, she's my favorite. I was like, nope, this implies the wrong thing.
She's gonna have a harem of anime waifu pillows.
All the pillows.
Well, like you guys were asking about earlier, I can't believe that video blew up and people love it. And it's like just throwaway content of like it's almost at 9,000 views, and I just did it because I'm like, hey, check out my cute little pillow I picked up. It's a body pillow that's kind of like sexy. I don't know if
you need to get on this. You need to buy at least 3 more anime waifu pillows.
They're not cheap.
Add it to that, and then that thing's gonna.
Oh yeah, you're gonna blow
just have
up.
my own podcast, like hide everything behind me, and just have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Or I could set up
What's up,
something
guys?
outside and just have like a tea party with them.
Yes. Yes.
Look, I have a friend who has a K-pop channel, and he does not look like your normal K-pop fan, but he has like the standees of all the girls from the different groups he likes behind him. And I'm like, that's a little weird. How does your wife feel about that?
Oh wow.
She's jelly.
It's like, yes, and each I have a locket of hair on each one of theirs. Like,
I'm practicing every night.
Sounds like my favorite idol. For people listening at home. Well, I think this is pretty good.
Yeah.
We want to talk about some other stuff. Like, see, you never know how long it's gonna go. Like, we killed a half hour, but if we had more people, but everybody's been sick this week. Like,
I know
Yes.
it's like a plague has flown in and taken out everybody.
Yep. Everyone's just not horribly sick, but everybody's like, oh,
fatigued.
yes.
Marg, I was going to ask you, did you read Black Paradox? Because I did.
I read
yes.
some of it.
Yeah.
Dish.
What did you think?
It was good. It just wasn't my favorite.
No, me either. I was kind of like,
I was like, okay, that's the thing I read. Yeah.
Now, my question is, because I only read about like 40 something pages into it, and then I just stopped. Did it have like that cartoony feel with it, with all the shadow monsters in it? Because it didn't feel like a Junji Ito title to me.
Yeah, there was kind of like, and then there was a little bit of confusion about like, okay, so there's a doppelganger, but nothing explained about the doppelganger.
Yeah.
And then there's a robot, and you're like, okay, so he's jealous of the robot, and that's why he wants to commit suicide.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part. And like when they saw their doppelganger, they're supposed to die, but the one guy saw his and he didn't die. I'm like, what? I'm like so confused.
And then the whole weird portal thing, which I don't want to ruin too much about. But
yeah, I haven't finished it. Don't spoil it.
It was bizarre, I will say.
Yeah.
It wasn't like his typical like
body horror type of thing.
Yeah. I think it was missing that build up like he had with Uzumaki, and
yeah.
I kind of felt like it's suddenly we just like come to this next thing, and you're like, okay, how do we go from here to that?
Yeah. I wasn't attached to any of the characters either. I was kind of like, okay, that was a thing.
I just kept saying, why is Gerard Way in here?
Dima asked, hi guys, did you watch Ursa Yasumara anime version? What's that?
The new one. That's from
the new Uzumaki?
Takahashi. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the new one?
It's on
they
High Drive.
High Dive? Yeah, I
Yeah.
need High Dive.
I really
You know, I
need to get
just
that.
realized I swapped out my plugs, but nobody can see them. I had bright pink plugs in earlier because I had my peach t-shirt on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna match, and I'm like, I wear headphones. I'm an idiot. I just realized that watching. I'm like, oh, I can't see that. Just for nothing. It's the little things I do for me and my fans. I don't have any, but
You have
Apparently, you
me.
do of the killer videos.
Yeah.
see now.
But yeah, I've watched it. They
Go,
drop
like,
the
right here.
episodes like every week. It's good. Ominous.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I'm very curious about it.
Well, I tried the last Junji Ito collection, and that was really bad. Dustin gave me his digital copy before
Which one's this?
Crunchyroll. No, Crunchyroll. Who was the other
High
one
Dive?
before Crunchyroll? No, not High Dive. The one
Funimation?
that Funimation, yeah. And I put it in my library, and I was just like, "Oh, this is bad." I watched the first two. I'm like, "I can't do this. This is stupid."
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of complaint about the animation with the Junji Ito adaptations. I haven't really watched the anime adaptations.
I haven't either.
I know some people are like they wish they use a different studio because it doesn't really look as good as it would. It doesn't adapt well from the manga, like visually either.
Mm.
Well, everybody wants, Mappa and Studio Wit type of like
Yeah.
quality, or Ufantable.
UFO.
I feel like his work too works better in black and white. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just kinda
they were
gives
doing
it
full
that,
color.
like, feel. Mhm.
See, I wouldn't mind watching an anime that's in black and white. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Or we read in black and white. Why not?
Whatever happened to Uzumaki? I thought that was supposed to come out. The
I
anime.
don't know.
I don't know.
I know he's got a story collection, another story collection coming out
Mhm.
on Netflix.
So last I heard, he delayed it because
Ooh.
he wasn't happy with where it was. So he wanted, I don't know if something was going to get redone or what. That's the last I heard
That
about it.
might have been what happened and led to the multiple story collection instead.
Mm.
Oh,
He is
maybe.
heavily involved in that.
See, I'm a Mappa fan over Wit, but they're both pretty decent. You guys got any feelings which way? Or I just like good animation and not
Yeah,
crap.
me too. That's
Just don't make it look like trash, like Berserk 2018-19 or the 90s.
oh boy.
Oh
Yeah, and try to at least adapt the manga correctly and don't do a Promise Neverland.
Oh god. Okay, so I got all the manga for it, and I was all hyped, and I watched season 2, and I'm like, I can't do this. And then everyone's like, no, the manga's way better. So at some point I will read it all.
Mm.
But they said they skipped and cut out so much.
Yeah, that's why they think they also reboot Fruit Basket recently because they did that in the original one. They skipped a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the original didn't even go all the way through. It stopped it. I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure. In the beginning somewhere.
When the part where she met him out in the rain when he was having his moment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it didn't go past that, and it's kind of like, okay, I don't know. When I was younger watching that, I'm like, what the heck? What just happened? The reboot's like way better, even though the original is awesome too. But
when it's done properly, same thing with like I fell in love with Hellsing when I was really getting into anime in like the late 90s. I was like, this series is great, and they're like, there's a manga series. Let me check this out. And I was like, wow, this is totally different. And then years later, they had the OVA for it and the Hellsing Ultimate. I'm like, holy shit, this is perfect. Had the Millennium Nazis, werewolves, Rumpelstiltskin, way better.
Yeah,
it's like I need to finish this one up. I finished the first part. Now I just need to start the second.
Yeah, the anime wasn't as good. Like the anime was beautiful, but it just was crap anime. Chainsaw Man's Mappa's best work. Anime fucking bang.
Oh,
anime's so good.
It is
I'm
really
digging
good.
the hell out of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
And I also love the Spy Family.
Spy Family's so good. I actually haven't watched the newest episode. I just haven't.
Yeah, no, I gotta catch up on that. But...
Yeah, the new season I need to watch, but I got to the point where I'm just gonna wait till the season ends and then I'm gonna binge it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I watched that was really good. I binged the whole first season. Is This Zombie at Halloween time? I think it came out like 2013 to 17.
Oh, Is This a Zombie?
Is This Zombie? Yeah. It is funny as hell. It's a dude that gets turned to a zombie by a death goddess, right? Or a lich, whatever she is. and then he ends up stealing this magical girl power from another girl. So he dresses up like a magical girl with a chainsaw and hunts down monsters, and he's still a zombie. It's hilarious. I really enjoyed it.
Well, I got one for you. It's got like 3 episodes right now. It's called More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers.
Okay.
So basically, it seems like a rom-com, but you basically have kids in high school are basically getting paired together to simulate marriage, only to a certain point. Yeah. And they get graded on how affectionate and open they can be with one another and actually develop. They're basically trying to make sure that they can actually have a decent relationship, and they're training them on that before they send them out in the world. I think that's pretty cool.
It's not like World's End Harem?
No, it's not.
But yeah, Hamza said Hellsing Ultimate rocks. The animation was watered down. Yeah,
I gotta watch that one
Full
too.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes, love it.
See, I never did it. I may like it, and everyone says it's good. I've just never checked it because I remember when it first came out, I'm like, it seems kind of weak. I'm not going to check it out.
Yeah, no, I like Brotherhood better.
Yeah,
I don't like the live action movies, but I like Brotherhood.
Yes, live action movies pissed me off. I'm like,
well, I saw this on Netflix the other day. I was like, what?
The only good live action animes I've enjoyed were the Rurouni Kenshin series is pretty decent. Hot take, but I like Rurouni Kenshin. I don't care. Yeah. And what was the other one? Blade of the Immortal. But Blade of the Immortal also was done by Takashi Miike, and the first like 30 minutes were black and white with the giant like 100-person fight scene where he kills everyone and then goes to color. That was really well done too.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rurouni Kenshin live actions are really good.
Everything else has been crap. Even like Tokyo Ghoul, I was so happy when it came out. I'm like, yeah, and I forgot how bad Japanese live action is. I'm like, oh, this is trash. This is
it's like fire. Death Note. All of the Death Notes that were in live action.
Well, they're better than the American Death Notes. Oh, speaking of, did anybody watch The Simpsons Death Tome?
It sucked.
It was funny. I liked it.
I was like,
Oh, was that their Halloween?
Yeah, the Treehouse of Horror, where like the anime style was really nice.
The animation, fantastic, but
on
like
point.
It was like, I don't know. I've been done with The Simpsons for a while. I mean, I caught every single episode. I've watched every one of them like 100 times. Like. For the first 10 years, I think. After that, it's kind of dropped off.
Yeah.
It fell off.
I watch all the Halloween specials. I forgot this year. Yeah.
Yeah, the Halloween specials are good.
Yeah. It was funny because when they actually brought Ellen to it, because Lisa is Kira, and it's like Ellen, she's like, I know that name. And that was El Barto. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was cool seeing all the different Simpson characters like walk around like Japan where they were, and just to see him anime style, it was pretty cool. And like Homer, like looking like a person, not yellow, like had scraggly beard, and he was just bald. That was pretty cool. And he was drunk. He's like, I'm a paid salaryman getting drunk with my boss with Mr. Burns. I was like, this is pretty funny.
It's almost like that episode where they went to Korea. What was it? The bartender ended up married. The Korean woman, and then like he started like realizing that he had to have her whole family move in with him, and he snuck out and he joined them. I think it was The Simpsons.
Sounds like Family Guy. Well, like Peter.
It might have been one of the two, and he snuck out and went back with the family back to America and pretend like he never got married.
Oh yeah,
that
sounds like a Peter thing.
You go on vacation for a couple months, start a family, and just leave, and then years later you just have a pre-made family waiting for you if it doesn't work out in America.
Oh man,
because she had her mother, her father, her grandmother, her grandfather, her siblings, her nephews and nieces. They were all like living in the same place, and he's like, I'll be right back. I have to go take care of something.
Oh man,
need to go out for cigarettes. I've been catching up on Mob Psycho. Everyone's been talking about it for so long, and I finally got into it.
I loved it.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's hilarious. I think you would actually love it, and I'd recommend you watching it tonight.
Okay. Well, I got a couple manga I picked up that I got to catch up on, but
no, tonight
I did. I did, besides getting Go-Go Loser Ranger and Berserk, today when I went to Newberry Comics, they have the buy one, get one 50% off sale. And they had 20% off. And I was like, yeah, double stack. And they're like, that's online only. I'm like, oh. But I did finally find the last issue I was missing for One Punch Man. I found volume 9 finally. So it's out. So I can start binging it. Like I've read like the first 4, but I wanted to binge them.
I need 19 and 21. Those are the
Shaka.
only.
Shaka.
It's like,
Yeah, those are the only two I can't get.
Didn't
19 and
24 just come
21.
out?
yes,
Did
it is
24
right.
come out?
Yeah, I have that.
It's right there.
That and I
My
also
One Punch
picked up,
Man is over here, I think. Or right there. There it is. 3 volumes.
That's the other thing I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta reorganize this mess you can't see, but I have a stack of shit on the floor. Like, I gotta figure out where I'm putting the rest of it, or
Ripped up AOTs everywhere.
Dima's
what'd you say? Bleach fans? Yeah.
It's visually.
Oh, the new anime.
beautiful.
I haven't watched it.
I watched one episode. I haven't gone back to watch it because it's on Hulu. But the visuals are just amazing.
Well, my thing is, I bought all the Bleach that I was gonna read. I still haven't read it. I read like the first 2. I have so much manga I need to read. I also picked up, I think up to volume 9 of Call of the Night, so I'm gonna start binging that. That looks pretty good. Has anybody read or watched the anime?
Fun.
Is
I haven't watched the
would
anime.
I like
I've
it?
been reading it.
I think you'd like it. It's really
It seems
cute.
like she's a snarky vampire. So like,
Yeah.
She is.
I'm all about that.
I love it.
Yeah, well, I read the first one. I didn't like it, honestly. It was too slow for me. It's like, okay, middle schooler finding out what it's like to be out after dark, and like, it's fine. It just seemed really slow for me.
Well, the
But
funny thing is, he's tired of life. I'm like, dude, you're in middle school. You got a ways to go, bud.
He's got insomnia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thrown in the town now. Shit.
I
Yeah.
know,
I
you're
was
like,
like, wow.
You're not ready for the world.
Nope.
only in the can.
That reminds me also, does anybody else read, because I have 2 of the light novels, have all the manga and watch some of the animes, Bakemonogatari? I really enjoyed the Bakemonogatari series.
I started
Monogatari
that.
in general.
I have started that. I haven't watched the anime.
It's good. I've done some of the light novels too in audiobooks. Those are pretty decent.
I did read the Mob Psycho first volume, Mob Psycho 100, and I think it was the art. I had a hard time getting into it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Same.
it was for me too. I was looking at it, I was like, this looks kind
Like,
of
oh.
it grew on me really fast. The characters you'll absolutely love.
See, I tried the anime. I just didn't like the art style, but I think if I read the manga first, because like I can read a manga, this is the ugliest art I've ever seen, but love the story and get wrapped up in it. So that way maybe it can transfer over to the anime. But I watched like the first 3 episodes. I'm like, oh, this looks like a drunk 5-year-old did this. I can't.
I do like that. It's kind of like One Punch Man. Every character actually is kind of well thought out, and it focuses on everybody else rather than focusing too much on the main character.
Okay. And it's by the same creator, correct?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is,
Yeah.
but for One Punch Man, he uses a separate artist. That's why the art is better in One Punch Man.
Yes.
Well, because previously he did like a one-shot for it, right? Or just a web comic.
Yeah, like a web
transferred over.
comic.
And One Punch Man, the graphics in it are just amazingly. It's like American style, like comic / manga. It reminds me of like a Scotty Young or Humberto Ramos, like just on point art. And
those
the women are hot.
2-page spreads, even.
Yeah. All right. So do we decide? Are we gonna do Frieren next, or so we're gonna do Frieren, and then I'm thinking after
Are we just
that,
doing volume 1? Or are we gonna do?
we can do whatever you guys want. I'm only at volume 3 or 4. Like I want to binge it.
If we do one at a time, then you have stuff to fill in until you get the other ones in January.
That's
Oh,
true.
I have them all. By then, I think volume 7 will be out.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like Romantic Killer and all that come out in January.
Oh.
So you could
Fill
fill
in.
in until.
There you go.
Well, I also I want to go on to different publishers, but I like the Shonen Jump app where if people don't want to spend, like if we actually have viewers that want to join us, like Romantic Killer was on it. The
Viewers.
first 9, Well, yeah, I don't have you. People watch this later. It's cool. Like, I just want them to like try something new that's out of their comfort zone or something they may like. That's why I recommend stuff. And if it's on the app for $2.99, well, you don't even have to pay the $2.99. You can try the free version of it. You can read 10 or 20 chapters instead of 100. But I mean, you can do it. I think the only issue with that is Frieren's not on it, right? Let me check.
Yeah, I think it's a Shonen Sunday.
Yeah, because I know it's on there, but I think you got to pay for it. Give me 1 second.
That, or is it on the website?
Or is
it could be on the website. Oh, is it on Viz's website?
It might be.
Yeah, I'm getting his Dragon Ball for Frieren, so.
Ooh, full color.
Oh, is it full color?
Yeah, I thought that's what it said. Sorry.
Oh. You know what I also tried, even though we're just BSing? I tried Shonen X by the same creator as Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
You didn't like it. Just pretty boring.
Oh, but a comment.
Earthchild's awesome.
I did like it. I read the first few chapters on that. I liked it.
I have not read this yet. No Longer Human. I want to.
I saw it.
Which No Longer Human?
The new reprint.
The new no, because I had the No Longer Human Junji Ito one.
It's different. It's modern day. The one that just released reprinted, I guess.
Okay.
The reprint.
I know its reprints are slowly starting to pop up too everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So printer time's opening up, which is nice. But I did see someone bitching on Twitter about Dadan being like $50. People flipping it.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. See, I can find it. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're pretty hard up, like, just wait. Do your due diligence and just wait until it comes back in restock, or just read it digitally.
That's what I did with One Piece. I just waited.
That's what I did with One Punch Man, Quintessential Quintuplets, some other stuff. Like, yeah, One Punch. I've been chasing One Punch for like 7 months now. I wasn't gonna buy. I was gonna do it digitally, but then I saw it at like Target and Walmart. And I mean, if I'm paying $8 for it, I'm gonna buy the whole series, and then you can get the right stuff to fill in the rest.
Do you think this is people outside of the manga community thinking this is like comic books?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call out people, but I'm in a group, and they all want to know about like what they can flip. I'm like, honestly, there's not a lot you can flip. Like out of print series, yes, but now what they're doing is they're all chasing down the not even the Tankobon, the first appearances from like Shonen Jump and everything like that, and they're spending some wild money for first appearances. Like, I think the first Dragon Ball or Goku just went for like almost $5,000. My buddy's like, "You think I should get it?" And I'm like, "You can," but like,
wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, wait.
Oh, yeah. That's the next thing. But there's not a lot of variants to flip. And I told them, like, there's some out of print stuff if you can find it. Like, what's your honey hole? I'm like, that's why I left the comics thing. Like, I just like reading manga, enjoying it, and just chilling out and going, I just bought this. I love it. I can throw it and not give a shit. Like, it's not going to depreciate in value. It's not worth anything. Or,
it's like, I noticed. Oh, sorry. I noticed, like, on eBay, like, they are trying to flip, like, the original print of the One Piece that were the foil covers, like the gold foil covers.
Yeah.
When it released back in the early 2000s or late 90s.
I get that. And I'm like, if you want it, go for it.
I mean, you can get it in omnibus. You can get it, like, with the reprints. Why would you want to spend... I mean, is there really a market for it, though?
Hold on. Carrie. When I show it to strangers, I want it to look fantastic.
Pristine.
It's not like you can get it CGC graded and
once CGC grade stuff, then I think that'll be. But then again, you always have spine ticks. It's like buying an Omni. Like, how many people do you know that grade omnibus? And they can only be under like an inch, so it's like, those are like phone books.
Honestly, I'm starting to think manga. A lot of people are kind of slowing down on it. That's what I think. So we'll probably. Maybe I'm just not paying attention well enough, but I think this next year we should start seeing a lot of reprints and a lot more stuff available. That's why I say right now is a good time to wait. If you don't see what you like, just wait until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely wait.
Go hunt at your local comic books or used bookstores. I mean, it's not out of print, but I found this one that I wanted to try out. And it's like an older series, and I got it for $4.
Which isn't bad.
yeah.
If you don't like it, it's $4.
Yeah.
I say the dopamine hit I get when hunting for manga that are on my list and finding. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's like,
It's so good.
I've waited all year.
Oh.
Freaking monster. I finally finished that one, but
Should have let me know.
whole year I was searching for 5 and 9, and finally they came available. Like I want to say about a year ago, and I finally got done reading it a couple weeks ago, just because of Bizarre. He got me into to want to read it, and I did, and I absolutely loved it. But again, I had to wait a whole year for those 2 volumes just to start reading it. And that taught me a good lesson. And Dark Stage, he always talks about that, and kind of listen to him with several of my purchases, because I almost bought a few that were heavily overpriced.
Yeah,
and
don't ever
thank
do
God.
that.
Thank God I waited.
Yeah. Patience pays off.
Well, like I said with the One Punch Man, like that, the dopamine hit thing is real though. Like when you're searching for something, you're just looking through it, and you see, you're like, oh, holy shit, I need this, and you're like, woo,
Yeah.
That's like the little hits.
Especially if you're like filling in gaps of something.
Yep.
That's
What's the
like,
worst?
Yeah.
Well, my other question is, do you guys do like me when I go into any bookstore, Barnes Nobles, Books A Million, whatever? Like I'll scan everything for what I'm looking for, and then after, like I'll just go backwards sometimes, because sometimes you pop up with stuff you're like, oh, I haven't checked that out, or oh shit, I missed that, you know?
Yeah. I'm there first to look for what I'm missing. And I'll even check the table displays in case they have it on the table displays.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I have a story. Dad Needs to Talk found, what was it, Fire Punch Volume 2, and that was the last one I needed. And he found it at Half Price Books, and it was like $50.
$45.
Yeah, it was like 45 or $50. It was one of those.
Do you
and
still
I was
need
like,
it?
no, I spent the $50 in order to get it. And the next week it came back after a year of waiting.
Yep.
I was so mad at myself. It was like, I should have waited, but you know what? I learned.
Yeah.
I feel like that with box sets, because I got back into it. Like I'll buy everything, but I never buy them on sale. I mean, I never pay like full retail for everything. So like sometimes box sets are worth it, where they give you the little extra filler stuff. But I'm like, I'm not going to sell my set to get the next box set of whatever that's coming out, so I'm not worried. But I did get screwed with a Splatoon amiibo like 3 years ago. One of the Squid Sisters. It was like a grill. It was like $100 to $200. I found it for like $95 at a book off in New York, and I was like, yeah, go into the collection. Now they're $24, and I'm like, oh.
I know, they re-released them. I was so mad because I think it was a month or two before I found the Squid Sisters for $50 when they've been like $100, $200. I'm like, yes.
You feel good, yeah.
And then I'm like, $24. I'm like, well, at least it's not that bad. It's only $25, but I'm like, man, because they don't reprint, they don't like re-release those.
Well, yeah, they're starting to, because before we were getting the amiibo, like, because I'm a huge amiibo guy, like you were getting restocks at Christmas time or whatever. But I've noticed everywhere besides Best Buy and GameStop don't physically carry them. If you want Walmart or Target, you usually have to order them online. But they did
online. I was so scared that I wouldn't get them.
Both the Squid Sisters. Well, because before, if you didn't order them online, you would just completely miss out because they were underprinting. Yep. And I didn't want to pay full retail. That's what I had to do with like Monster Hunter. I did that with the Loftwing amiibo. And then, you know, the restock after, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I don't ever order from GameStop unless it's an exclusive, because they will charge you for shipping for like, say, 3 of them if you're trying to do them really fast. Like I hate GameStop 100%. Like,
yeah, we have one, but they never have anything good.
Yeah.
The other day, I think I picked up the Mary Skelter collection for like $25 for Switch, but I also picked up Super Paper Mario for $25 just because I love the Paper Mario series for my Wii.
Yeah,
I can play on my Wii U or whatever, but yeah.
Don't get the one for Switch. It totally sucks.
I have it. I liked it. The Origami King.
Oh, we fighting, bitch. What? So bad.
I liked it. I thought it was
cute.
The worst one is, I think I paid $130 like last year or the year ago for the 1,000-Year Door for Paper Mario. But GameCube games are expensive, and I bought them at the height like an idiot. But I bought a GameCube just because I'm nostalgic for it. I have all the Mario parties. Got most of the Zelda games. Got the Matrix because I thought that was funny. Soul Calibur, just like It's just a fun system, but I also spent like the $200 to get the HDMI converter, so I can also, use my Elgato at some point when I'm done without back. Because remember how I had it set up and it looked beautiful for my man cave? Yeah, I got to re-sheetrock all that, so it doesn't look as cool. Yeah. Well, I put too many posters and stuff up, so the walls look like Swiss cheese from like all the nails and screws and stuff. But I knew I was gonna re-sheetrock it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Demon's got a question for the panel.
Oh, sorry. What is the question? Fun question for all of you. If somebody is going to approach you to buy your full collection of manga, what would you price it at? You have to sell. Okay. I don't know. Make me an offer, buddy. I would say, like I do with comics, depending on what I think, I'll usually sell it at a discounted rate because one, it's technically used, and two, it's whatever you think the fair market value is for it. I think I've thought about how much money I've spent in the past year and a half. I'm gonna just put I'd say $15,000 minimum that I've dumped in this fucking collection. So give me $14K and you can have all this. I'll even give you my lit up bookshelves. What about you guys?
Wow.
Not for sale.
What? How much did you say, Nick?
Probably 14. I don't. That's why I want to reorganize and count to do a new video to see how many I have.
Yeah.
I think I'm at like 12 to 1400 manga now. I don't even know. And I don't fluff like Jacob talks about in their videos. Like
I don't
fluff,
either.
like I don't count them omnibus as like 4 different ones. I'm like,
No.
if it's one volume, it's one volume.
Same.
I have 1,393 volumes.
God damn.
Oh, wait. I just got, let's see, 94, 95, 96, 97.
And I would probably sell mine for $4,001.
Okay, I'll buy your collection. I'll flip that too. You got a lot of fun.
Price is right.
Yeah.
So here's a question too for everybody. We all have omnibus. How do you guys do your omnibus setup? Like, you can't.
Are yours laying down?
No, they're not laying down. It's like, but I also have a bunch of omnibus up there.
Oh.
Yeah, well, because I'm using the sailing space, so I have a whole run of omnibus and a couple box sets. But then I have, like the Junji Ito collections, the Prison School, the adult stuff, and then like all the Berserk stuff behind me.
I think I might steal that from you and do that with Gantz and
because you get the space up there. Yeah, you get enough space on your ceiling.
I put the box sets up there. Yeah,
that's what I do.
Yeah,
my box sets are on top, and then like on the bottom shelf, because one of the shelving units I don't trust, I put the hardcover omnibuses until I get a new shelf for it.
I organize mine by height, so you want those people? Whatever they fit in height wise, I stick them in. Gotcha. And then it's kind of like based on like the vibe of the manga is put with other like matching vibes of the other mangas. So it's just all a hot mess. It's just kind of like wherever. It's not organized any which way, as you can see.
I used to do it by height.
All the way up there.
And then I did it by genre. Now it's what's actually on camera. But like Berserk's permanently living on that space. Everything else can go up and down. And then since I got all the stupid little like action figures and toys, like I think I'm gonna move one of these. Like I'll probably keep the Quince up there, but then again, I have extra ReZero stuff that I bought that no one's seen. And I kind of want to switch over my Neon Genesis Evangelion collection because I have a ton of stuff. Like people don't even know I like the series, and I'm like, I'm obsessed. I love Ava.
Me too.
Oh, there you go.
Thank
Mark
you.
has such a dope wall. It's awesome.
I love it. It's gone through many phases of like morphing and IKEA.
Well, you also showed me the other day of, like the view from your room in there, and I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know that was part of your room. Like, that's a huge part. I'm like, that's awesome
the other side's my bedroom. So the other side, I call this my nerd girl room, and that's what my husband calls it too, because I've got like pop figures. I got my amiibo on this side, a bunch of random nerdy stuff. So,
is your husband nerdy or no?
No, he's a car guy.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets to waste money on cars. You get to waste money on books and toys and games and stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Cool. It evens out. His hobby's way more expensive than mine, so I kind of get away with like some things.
Well, you're not collecting statues, so you haven't gotten to that point yet.
Well,
There's a couple of them I want to get. So.
I
no,
know. I just
I've
found the room.
collected a few figures. Like I have my my figure from Oh My Goddess, which was like, I think I got her for $60, which she was going for like crazy amounts of prices. Found her on eBay. And then I have another one from a Nintendo game called Miramasa. I think it's called Demon Blade or something. She's really cool. And then I've got a Asuka, the radio version.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm stoked for her, but probably need to lay out the figures. I feel like that's a too high of a game for me. I'm like, I can't keep this up.
Did you see Elite's video, like, of him moving? I felt so bad. Like, he's gonna dump some of his statues.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Like, it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
hoarding until you go to move and you're like, oh shit.
It's like all these boxes for all this.
Well, when I remodeled my bedroom, my mom was like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I just gotta repaint the walls, you know, patch up some not tiny holes, but you know, marks from like putting pins in over the years, and maybe just redo my floor. But I gotta move all the shit you can't see. And it's like, oh,
I told my husband the last house, I'm not moving this room, and I'm not moving his garage, because he's I joke him because he's like a squirrel. He will find places to put things like in cubbies and like all over it, like car parts and all that all over the garage. I'm like, when we had to move from our last house, we had to get this huge truck because he would just keep pulling stuff out of like places. I'm like, where in the world was all this hiding? It was insane. I told him, like, we're not moving again. This is it.
Oh, damn, Berserk statues. Did you see the Guts statue I got that I carried last year from New York Comic Con? 8 blocks. It was like 30 pounds. Like, I'm an idiot. I have a video up on it on the channel. You can search it. But yeah, I kind of like Berserk a little bit.
This is his favorite BL.
It is my favorite BL. It's better than JoJo's. Come on, let's be honest. Like, I mean, if you're gonna get it, I mean, I may be a little obsessed with Berserk.
Oh, wow.
Just a little bit.
Oh, before I forget one other thing, I would normally. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Like, I'm dying up here. Sorry, guys. It gets hot as shit in my room.
Y'all hear about the My Hero Academia set? So I think going forward, I will still pre-order my box set, but I think I'll wait till people open it and look to see if there's anything up with the printing. Because if you don't know about this, apparently they were printed in Italy, and they're actually a lot thinner than the regulars.
Just smaller and thinner.
Oh, weird.
And you're still paying the premium price?
Well, actually, no. I mean, I got it for $106. So it was a decent price, but still.
How many's in it? 20, 24, 22?
24,
20.
Oh,
20?
Yeah.
I mean, 106 isn't bad. You figure that's like almost $6
price.
a piece, so that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. That's
So
the
I've
only
noticed
thing.
a lot of the new box sets, they're breaking them up. Instead of doing an entire box set, they're doing like 4 to 7.
I don't
Well, that's
like
BAM.
that.
That's mostly BAM trying their own thing.
No.
No, it's
I've
not.
seen them at like
It is.
I've seen them at Target. I've seen them at Barnes and Nobles, just broken up. I've seen them in comic shops because it's cute. I mean, it's like a star set. It's like 4 or 5, and you're like, oh, this is cute. And you're like, oh, this is like a run of like 40 manga. Damn it.
Yeah. I'll just wait for the large one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a printing issue or
Could be.
I'll wait till they do it with Yona of the Dawn.
Yeah.
Well, that was like I was trying to get all of Bleach, and I just couldn't wait. But then Right Stuff had that sale a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Dude, I made it like a bandit. And my brother was like, you bought like 54 manga? I'm like, yeah, and I paid $300. He's like, that's a lot of money. I'm like, I saved $400 buying it like that, dude.
And also the shipping. What is that I heard recently?
Oh, I went off on them on their Instagram. Yeah, they don't charge for box sets. I was like, that's cool. I'm glad I bought 2 box sets from you guys, and I had to pay $30, $40 for shipping. Now it's free shipping.
Oh my gosh. Is that
much? Getting popped.
And their prices are dropping on their box sets. So it was like, oh, I already have all those.
Yep. You know what I'm wondering? Like, I've been buying it, and I hope it didn't fall off. Beastars. Anybody know how Beastars is? Because I just picked up like 21 the other day, and I've just been buying it to binge.
Yeah.
I've
I know
read the
Kiki
first
likes it.
volume, and I couldn't get the others, so I kind of like haven't followed up on it, but it wasn't too bad.
I know it's ending. It's like 22, I want to say. I looked it up a while ago. Is that a One Piece t-shirt you're wearing, Carrie?
Yeah, it's Brock.
Did you see the movie?
No, it's not. I'm trying to find a theater where I can go see it.
Oh, where you live, that sucks. The 30th this month, they have Neon Genesis Evangelion, the last OVA, the
Last
fourth one.
movie.
It's like, what, 1.1 plus 3.3? You know,
Yeah.
it's on Amazon. I want to see it in theaters. Like, I love Ava.
Well, what's crazy is like when they did the Jujutsu Kaisen one, it was
I saw
in
that.
all the theaters near me.
It
And
wasn't?
now- it was.
Oh,
But
yeah, it
now
was
One
everywhere near
Piece
me,
is
too.
like,
That's weird.
Yeah, you figure, that and Dragon Ball was everywhere. Like, I don't hate One Piece. It's just I don't know it and didn't care enough to see it.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say they like it, and then like Dark Sage was like, no.
Well, it's pretty honest. I know it likes One Piece, so I mean, wasn't it a musical or some shit?
The main character of the movie is a singer that has a past with the character from One Piece.
Oh,
And
okay.
like her whole power revolves around her singing, and so there's a lot of
Lame.
music in it.
Yeah, I'm just not a big musical unless it's Disney. I don't care. If you're mega digitally, what would you use? Your phone or laptop? It depends. I have a tablet.
Me too. Tablet.
I also like reading on my PC, but if you're cool as me, you can open your phone and just like zoom in and stuff. But yeah.
Oh, I
you
didn't
can
know.
see it? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
dude,
didn't know.
it's a
I
flip
didn't know
phone.
certain adult sites didn't had little apps. So.
No, I don't have any adult apps. That's called incognito mode, sir. And I don't watch smut, sir. Oh, Dad needs to talk. What's up?
Hey, we're just talking about you.
We got to get you on sometime if you want to do a group read with us.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come on.
I would have to say my favorite One Piece movie was that one Bear in Muchan's Island or something, where it was like very dark and creepy.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay.
I'm just nodding and smiling.
I know you are.
Well, what is it?
No,
about?
somebody
What
was
is that?
asking. It's in One Piece. They find this island that is supposed to have like it's kind of like a theme park resort, but it turns out to be something more sinister.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm interested. And whereabouts is that in? What set is that in?
I would say it's after like the first box set. Chopper's
Skype?
just on the team, so
That one?
Chopper's on it, but
He hasn't
Frankie's
read
not
it.
yet.
A little bit.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I can't. I don't.
We
like
can read it
pirates.
together. We can read it together.
I don't know. If you pay for my flight to Vegas when we're chilling with your weird.
Oh shoot! Yes, I have a.
I don't
whole
even know
I've
what
been
you're
itinerary.
following that on Twitter.
I just wanted to text you and be like, "Are you drunk right now?" I didn't know where this was going.
Not drunk. Sorry.
Hey, listen, you got drunk one stream. I got drunk one stream. It's cool.
And now we got to do it in Vegas.
Oh, I'm down.
All right.
That's the weird thing. Every time I go to cons, I'm like, "You guys want to do a live podcast?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and then we're all too like messed up to do anything, so never happens.
Oh yeah, like Vegas. Normally, once it's nighttime, you're normally walking down the street with a freaking large drink, trying to figure out where am I going to gamble next.
I've been to Vegas 3 times. I was driving through from like Mass to like California, and it's like my brother lived out there, so he'd be like, "You want to go to Vegas?" I'm like, "I don't really want to do the 5-hour ride." Because it's cool when you're driving out there, but driving home, you realize you haven't like slept in a day. You're like, this sucks. But maybe it's because I went to like all the dive casinos. My brother's like, "Yeah, let's go here. This place is cool." I'm like, "This is a shithole."
Yeah. Go to the best casinos. Go to the places with the best food, and
The best hookers and the best blow.
No, don't do that.
Bo, I feel like you collect the trading cards.
No.
Okay. You know what I did? Like, we're gonna discuss it, but not discuss it because I'm not monetized. But I've always wanted to get the trading cards, right? And get some of the girls together and film a video of them just having a tea party. Nothing sexual, just legit, just a tea party. I think that'd
You
be
just
so
want to have a
funny.
tea party with anybody, either
That is
pillows
the second
or.
time.
It's like the second time he's mentioned a tea party.
I'm seeing
I
a
want
theme.
He
I
wants
want
a tea party.
so bad. I never had one as a young boy. I wasn't allowed.
Fair enough. So, you should come over to my house. I'm
You live in
always
Vegas
invited
now?
to one.
I
No.
thought you were into Texas.
No. I said, yeah, I am. So you
Oh.
said you want to go to a tea party. I'm always invited to one in the house.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is it like a Jay and Silent Bob tea party?
No,
Ooh,
no.
What a lovely tea party.
Daddy, drink this. No, I'm not. Drink this. Okay.
Have you fill in for him?
What?
¿Por qué?
Huh?
Oh,
He just checked out there for a sec.
it's like the horror. I'm like, oh, what'd you say?
Anything else, or we want to cut it? Like, we've been going for a solid hour and a half, almost.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, so 2 Saturdays for now. Hopefully, hold on, let me check the date real quick because my little cousin / godson asked me to go out for his birthday, so I want to make sure it's
Aww.
not that day. Little Brett got a like $150 like keyboard from me, so he's good.
Music
Well,
keyboard or like
Yeah, like an RBG type of thing. Like he's like, oh yeah, I'm like, what streamer has it, dude? Because that's 20th, it's a Sunday. Yeah, I'll be free. So oh shit, let me pull that back up again. Today's the 12th. We want to say the 26th. We'll do Frieren. Do we want to do volume 1 and 2 or just volume 1? Because it's a pretty quick read.
We could do,
but I don't want people to waste money. But if we all have it, screw it. You want to go to 3? Want to go to 3, buddy?
3 ends.
You want to go to 6? You want to go to 6? Let's do all 6.
Oh, only reason I say 3 is the 3-volume rule, and also I think 3 ends on a pretty interesting note.
It does change up the whole story. I like how it goes from like kind of somber and sad. She gets the apprentice to the other apprentice kid, and it's just like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like it, and it adds the emotional touchstones of people passing and her just reminiscing.
Yeah,
I'm down for it. Yeah.
All right, and then after that, I kind of want to just do. Carrie, you said you're still waiting on the quints, or you have half the quintessential.
I have up to 7.
Okay, that and Sweat and Soap I'm dying to do. Those are the only ones that like. Those are my 3 that like, since it's my show, I want to do, but I'm open. I'm open to anything,
almost like I've restrained myself twice already, just almost grabbing the Sweat and Soaps.
They're so good, dude. Like, so cute.
I read one online, and I'm
was it too
now
spicy?
waiting to box it. No, I liked it.
It's not too spicy. Like
I'm
the first one, you're like,
can't. Okay.
oh yeah, are you caught up yet or no?
Just got 2. I have to get the rest.
Yeah. Okay. 9 was like, what the fuck? There's only 1 left. What else did I read? Has anybody else tried Chain Soldier?
No, I've heard about it.
It's a little spicy. I like it. Like it a lot. All right. Well, everybody pimp your stuff.
All right. Well, I have Monday. I am doing my review of Go Go Loser Ranger, so stay tuned for that in Manga Monday. And then next Friday, I am going to have an indie comic, and I will have that information coming soon.
All right. I'm OtakuNtraining. I'm not currently working on anything right now. I'm just reading a bunch of manga. But if you have any recommendations, something you want to see me do, let me know.
Read Matic. Volume 3 is coming out.
I'm not doing that.
I got my new video coming out Friday. I'm doing a series on my top 5 in each demographic. So this Friday is my top 5 in shoujo.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. I have a bunch of videos I got to edit, and just to steal Carrie's thunder, I think I'll do a Go Go Loser Ranger tomorrow just to beat her to that drop.
Rude.
You know I suck at doing reviews. I have 2 reviews up, and I keep on saying I'm gonna do reviews. I'll review it like 3 months from now if I remember.
I was about to say, Mark, remember our Taco Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Taco Tuesday.
Oh, I may be able to
What's your
actually
thing like?
join.
Oh, you're
I'm off
if you
overnight.
pass.
Nice.
Yeah.
You get to
Yeah.
do your top 5 favorite females.
Waifus. I'm just gonna bring the body pillow. I'll be like, you're. Just be like, yo, baby, I'll put a pair of headphones on. I'll be like, so anyways, just. I'll have a teacup and just be like, you want some more tea, sweetie?
Oh, here's the tea. Third time.
My mom drinks a lot of tea, so I'm used to it. My family's a big tea
Irish.
drinkers. Like,
Then go
Yep,
have a
all
tea
my
party
aunts-
with your mom.
okay, so like, ready? Carrie will probably agree. Like, but maybe your
Mark.
wife's family, I'm not sure. But Mark, I'm not sure either. But like, most of the dudes will drink beers. It's like one more beer. My aunts and my mother, it's like one more cup of tea. Fucking 3 hours later, they're like on the 5th pot of tea. I'm like, can we fucking go? I just want to go home. That's how it goes.
Actually,
Oh,
I forgot.
well, we just piqued Steph's interest.
I forgot to tell you, there is a place that I take my girls. It's actually called the Proper Rose Garden.
Oh, that's
You-
pretty. Hold on, let me
Oh,
share. Hold
cool.
on, let me share the screen. There you go.
So they have a rose tea that I have just fallen in love with, and they have this little thing with sandwiches at the top and a bunch of freshly made baked goods
Yeah.
at the bottom. $50, and it's actually really good.
That's cool.
Hmm.
You guys want some sandwiches? I made sandwiches.
yeah.
Yes, tea rooms are the best. What is a tea room? I'm gonna sound ignorant. Is it you just go somewhere and it's like you drink tea and
Yeah,
They
crumpets?
offer little
You feel
snacks.
royal.
yeah, they offer little snacks and stuff like that. So yeah,
That's cool. I want to see if there's somewhere like that by me. Take my
Sweet.
girls.
I
Yeah,
call
they
them bars.
no, my girls flipped when they're like,
Oh,
oh my
Starbucks.
god, I could.
Yeah, Starbucks. Yeah, I go to Starbucks and I'm like, can we have a cake pop? I'm like, sure.
Cake pop? That
Nice.
sounds crazy expensive.
It does.
It's like $2.75,
relaxing.
but it shuts them up.
Oh, okay. So Steph does tea rooms. That's cool. And she gets to hang with her family. That's sweet. Maybe I should take my mom to a tea room.
There you go.
She
Film
probably
it.
There you
Yeah.
go. Christmas
She's
present.
very picky with tea. Like she likes cheap, shitty tea, I think. Like
You know,
I was asked what she drinks for tea, and I'm like, I don't know. This one that comes in like the 150 count, or the ones that used to come with like the little animals.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my grandmother always had those.
Rosie,
ones,
my
the
grandmother
rose
too. She
tea.
had so many. Like when she passed away, I'm like, this is all I want. I want all these because it's memories.
so Nick, I want to see that video. Just you taking your mom to the tea room, where it's just focused on both of you, and then it pans over to your and the pillow body pillow.
All right, I got you, buddy. Will
Your
I just
mom's
be
like,
Irishing
"Did
it up
you
with
really
some
have to
Baileys?
come?"
All right, I got to get a nicer
Sure.
shirt, and I can just have nips of Baileys and just be like, glug, 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 glug. Irish up that coffee a little bit.
Oh, man.
Get the Irish blend before you put that in.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to get like wasted or anything. You just want a nice buzz and be like, yeah, this tea is awesome. I'm going to have to pee even harder now that I'm drunk and drinking tea. You know?
You see his mom going,
Yeah.
Oh, she hates me drinking. Like my brother tonight was like, you're not drinking on your podcast tonight, are you? I'm like, dude, I have energy drinks. I'm not. You get loud. I'm like, but I'm drunk and I don't even know I'm getting loud. Because you get the headphones on, you're not paying attention, you're shooting the shit, and I'm like, rah, rah, rah. So I try not to.
I know, we're on this side, like just lowering the volume.
Oh, what's up, Moonbeam? Really? You guys should let me know. Be like, Nick, shut up. They have tons of different types of cheat. It's
Oh, yeah.
overwhelming. I believe it.
I haven't been
I
able to
think
get past rose tea. Like that is, it's such a great flavor.
I like a nice English tea. It's delicious.
I like a good sweet tea.
I like a good
Southern
coffee.
sweet tea.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, the next one I just spaced on like Space Cadet. So yeah,
26.
so you guys want to go back to you want to do the podcast on Fridays and then every other week swap between them, or is that too much? Because I don't want to burn you guys out.
Let's try it out. Yeah, let's try it out this first week, and then we'll go from there. Because I got a
You got a
new
life.
job, new location, so yeah, and see how it is over here and go from there.
Okay, cool. And like I said, check out I didn't say it, but Carrie said it. She does every Tuesdays. Mark's back to doing some regular content, and
Yeah.
Bo's just living his life.
I am.
Oh yeah, Mark, don't forget to talk about your you just finished up your spooky readathon, right? That was a couple series.
Yep. The Manga Freakathon, we just did a live stream last night. So
Nice.
talked about everything we read.
Sweet. How many guys you read? You and Bizarre, right?
Yeah. I read 32 and I think Bazaar read 31 or 32. So
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So I talked to him outside of here. I don't know how he does all that. Shout out to Bizarre Individual. He's amazing. Like all the shit he does, he works like 3 or 4 jobs, reads, does podcasting, does videos, like still watches anime and has a real life.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're doing too much.
And he actually finds time to check in on his friends. I mean, like I've actually
checks on
been
me all the
really,
time.
he's been doing that with me, and I was like, I really appreciate that. I don't do that for anyone, and I was like, I really need to start doing that because I felt really special. Bizarre is a
He's a
great
sweetheart.
person to have
He
in
is.
your circle.
Oh,
When
the
is the next
next
Otaku
Otaku
Tuesday?
This Tuesday.
Every Tuesday until her internet dies during the winter.
Oh yeah, you're about to get snowed on.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Well, you know what you can do? You know, a StreamYard is if you dump it, one of us can still be in the chat and you can jump back on later. So that way you don't have to worry about it and lose your stream,
Okay.
which is always a nice option. All right. So, yeah, for me, I'll probably throw up a video tomorrow. Like I said, I have an issue with my new phone because I don't have a goddamn SD card in it. I shot a whole bunch of I think I got 40 minutes worth of stuff from Kinokuniya, but I can't get the Samsung thing to connect to my Apple. So it's kind of hard.
should have got an iPhone.
iPhones can't do this, lady. Okay.
That's lame.
It's a mini tablet.
It'll be broke in a year.
Oh, you want to see bad? Hold on. I'll show you. When I was welding the other night at work, I had it in my pocket, wasn't paying attention. That's slag.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's just like molten metal that's stuck in there. And that was just from being in my pocket. So, because, like I was listening to podcasts. I'm like, because I'm welding overhead, not paying attention. I check it. I'm like, oh, it's got a little mark. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's got a hairline crack. I'm like, whatever. I have the insurance, but I'm not paying $400 to get a new phone. I refuse.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Alrighty.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We all pimped everything. I'll see you guys next Friday on my show because we're going to do We Be Canceled. If anybody wants to come on, let me know. Tuesday, we got
Otaku Tuesday.
Taco Tuesdays, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I just want us to keep on waving just like a fanfare. End broadcast.
Did you